Hey guys, Carter here. In a continuation of my review of the Southern Grind Bad Monkey drop point blade here, I'm going to take this apart and take a peek inside its gutty works. So we've got the proprietary tools here to take this apart. We'll see how well that works. So this is obviously the body screws one here. This is going to be the pivot, and I have no idea what this one's for. This does not seem to be for anything. Interesting. Well, anyways, so let's get to it. First off, I will try to do it by hand. It isn't going to work. Didn't think it would work, so we'll switch to the tool here. Very reasonably priced for these tools. And I just want to get a kind of a look at the pivot. I want to see how big it is. I want to see kind of how the construction is on it. All that fun kind of stuff. Okay, next up. You know what? I am going to need a Torx bit too, so I'll have to hurry up and grab that. Yeah, so far this tool works really well. Gets right up in there, grabs the stuff, and I will have to have you guys bear with me while I grab my Torx driver, because I completely forgot that I got to take this pocket clip off. Okay, that was quick, huh? Yeah, I already had him out. I've been messing around with some other stuff. So this middle screw in the pocket clip here actually goes through to the pillar, so it's a little bit longer than the other two. I like that. You know, there's definitely thought put into that. I've seen knife makers who don't utilize existing screws and holes and things like that, and then you end up just having extra exposed screws, which is kind of lame. Wow, so that's cool. You got peel ply on the inside here as well. So this must be the exact thickness from the manufacturer. Cool, man. I love that peel ply over the top of the carbon fiber. Just like the way it looks. Looks like the liners are stone washed. That is interesting. It doesn't really look like it when you just peek inside, but it is definitely stone washed. Okay, so let's see if we can pop this off here. There we go, not too bad. We've got the bend in the lock bar there, looks perfect. Let's get one thing out of the way, carbonization. Nope, it is not carbonized. This is titanium, as we mentioned before. Everything looks good, nice and stone washed. Very cool. So yeah, pretty simple construction. You know, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of similarities between this and Emerson. One of them, however, is not the safe detent, as they call it. The detent on here is like your standard detent. So the ball is on the lock bar right here, and then interacts with the hole right there. So yeah, here is the pivot. And maybe I won't even take that out. But yeah, pretty big. Nice thick pivot on there. It has, oh, that's good. Let's see if I can push this. Oops. I cannot freaking get this out. You can see how it has a flattened portion right here though on the top. So that keeps it from free spinning. Really like that feature, because that way all you have to ever do is unscrew one side. You don't have to, you know, clamp one side down and unscrew it. So that's definitely cool. Here is the stop pin. You can see how it's shouldered, how the two pieces have fit inside the liner hole there, which will prevent it from moving and wiggling, which of course would prevent lockup. because if this pin is moving around, sloshing around, when it hits here, it's actually going to variate on how far back it goes, which will mean the lock will actually travel inside more than it necessarily needs to. There's the pillars right here. Need to, oh, those are shouldered as well. That is, now that's a nice touch right there. Just like a hinderer. Nice and shouldered. And I could tell when I was taking the scale off, all the machining is very, very tight. There's no slop, there's no play. This all fits together perfectly, like a well-oiled machine, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that is definitely very cool. I am going to, but yeah, otherwise, you know, very simple, standard construction, executed very, very well. No surprises here. Nothing that scares me. You've got nice, thick phosphor bronze washers here. Very impressed with what I see inside this knife. The machining tolerances are just excellent. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call this good and get this cleaned and lubed and greased up and get it back together. Alright guys, take it easy.